fans cried over this heartbreaking news. For decades, Mark Consuelos has been the beating heart of morning television in America. A man whose laughter, warmth, and effortless charm have made millions smile as they start their day. From his early acting days to his unforgettable chemistry with Kelly Ripa on Live with Kelly and Mark, Mark has become more than a TV personality. He's part of the family for countless viewers across the country. Always cheerful, always full of life. A man who can light up a room with just a grin. And beside him, through every chapter of his extraordinary journey, has been one woman, his wife, his best friend, his co-host, Kelly Ripa. Their love story has long been admired. Two people who found in each other not just romance, but a partnership built on laughter, loyalty, and trust. But this week, heartbreaking news left fans across America shaken to their core. Mark Consuelos, the nation's favorite morning show co-host, was rushed to the hospital after a sudden and terrifying medical emergency. According to those close to the family, what he whispered to Kelly just before being taken into intensive care has left everyone in tears. It had been an ordinary evening at the Ripa Consuelos home, filled with warmth, music, and the simple joy of a couple who've weathered life's highs and lows together. Earlier that day, Mark and Kelly had wrapped another bright and lively morning on their show. Colleagues say Mark was in great spirits, joking backstage, sharing stories, and promising the crew he'd see them bright and early the next week. But when he got home, Kelly noticed something wasn't quite right. At first, it was subtle. A hesitation in his step, a flicker of discomfort on his face. Mark, ever the strong one, brushed it off with his familiar smile. "I'm fine, Kel, just tired," he told her. But within the hour, everything changed. His complexion grew pale, his breathing shallow, and that vibrant spark that defines Mark Consuelos seemed to dim before her eyes. Kelly, sensing something was terribly wrong, immediately called emergency services. Those close to the couple say she stayed calm, her voice steady, though her heart was racing. When paramedics arrived, Mark was struggling to stay conscious. As they prepared to take him to the ambulance, Kelly held his hand tightly. And in that devastatingly quiet moment, Mark looked into her eyes and whispered words she will never forget. "Don't cry. You've given me the best life I could ever imagine." Witnesses say Kelly broke down, holding his hand until the ambulance doors closed. At the hospital, everything moved fast. Doctors rushed Mark into intensive care as monitors beeped rhythmically. Outside the room, Kelly waited, surrounded by a small circle of family and close friends. She didn't talk much. She didn't move from her chair. Her entire world at that moment revolved around one thing: hoping and praying for the man she's loved for over 25 years. Nurses remember her as quiet, composed, and endlessly kind. You could see the heartbreak in her eyes, one nurse shared, but she never stopped whispering his name. To understand why this moment shattered so many hearts, you have to understand Mark and Kelly's love story. They met in the mid-1990s, long before the morning show and red carpets. He was a young actor, she was already making waves on television. Their connection was instant, electric. Mark once said in an interview, "I knew she was the one the moment I saw her. She made me better just by being her." Over the years, they built not just a marriage, but a life defined by laughter, loyalty, and deep affection. Through every career high and personal challenge, Kelly stood by Mark's side. When Mark felt exhausted during his early acting years, it was Kelly who reminded him to breathe, to rest, to come home. When fame grew louder, she helped keep him grounded, reminding him that real joy wasn't on camera, but in the quiet moments at home with their kids. So when news of Mark's medical emergency broke, social media exploded with emotion. #PrayForMark began trending within minutes. Fans from coast to coast sent messages of love and support. "Mark Consuelos has brightened my mornings for years," one viewer wrote. "He deserves all the strength in the world right now." Another added, "Thinking of Mark and Kelly tonight. That kind of love is rare. I hope he pulls through." Fellow celebrities shared heartfelt messages too. One co-host wrote, "Sending every ounce of love to my friend Mark. The show isn't the same without your smile." Inside the hospital, the medical team worked tirelessly. Though the family hasn't released many details, sources close to them say his condition was serious enough to bring loved ones to tears. At one point, Kelly was allowed into the room. She sat at his bedside, holding his hand, whispering softly, "Come back to me, Mark, I need you." Those who saw them say the moment left even the nurses emotional. As the night dragged on, Kelly held on to memories. The day they eloped in Las Vegas, their children's laughter, every morning they spent together on air, laughing like best friends. For Kelly, this wasn't just about a husband, it was about her soulmate. Hours later, doctors came out with cautious optimism. Mark was stable, still under observation, but responding. When Kelly walked into the room again, her eyes met his. His hand squeezed hers weakly, and then, with that same mischievous grin that America knows so well, he whispered, "Told you I'm not that easy to get rid of." Kelly laughed through her tears, holding him tighter than ever. It wasn't just relief, it was gratitude. Gratitude for time, for love, for one more sunrise together. As news of his improvement spread, fans flooded social media with joy. But for Mark, the night had changed something. Friends say he reflected deeply afterward, grateful and humbled. "You never think it'll be you," he told a friend. "You think it's just another show, another day. But when you're lying there, all that matters is who's holding your hand." Those words, simple but powerful, have touched millions, because Mark Consuelos' story isn't just about survival. It's a reminder to us all. Life is fragile, love is everything, and gratitude keeps us going. If this story touched your heart, please take a moment to subscribe, tap the notification bell, and share your thoughts and prayers for Mark Consuelos and Kelly Ripa in the comments below. Your words truly matter, because in moments like these, it isn't about fame or cameras or awards. It's about people. It's about love. It's about holding on to what truly matters most. Stay kind, stay grateful, and hold your loved ones close tonight.